Alright, so step one of Hanoi is the mount that you're going to get into. And the mount, it's actually really simple, provided you can hook the string on your ear smoothly. And you want to be able to move the yo-yo and your throw hand at the same time in order to get the yo-yo onto the string from the other side. So, start with trapeze. Then, while dismounting off the trapeze and draping the yo-yo over your non-throw hand middle finger, you're going to pull the string from this side of your dominant hand ear, and you're going to just wrap it around. So I'll bring it in closer. Just kind of wrap it around the back of the ear, and this makes sort of like a segment you can catch your yo-yo on with the momentum it has going backwards, and then just pinch there. This will be the loop you use to bring the yo-yo into the X formation. Right, moving on to step 2 of Hanoi. Once you're into this ear mount, you're going to take your non-throw hand pointer, and you'll see this middle string, or the string coming from the front of the top of your ear. Take your non-throw hand pointer and stick it behind that and kind of push it forward so that you can distinguish between this back string and the front string, both coming from your ear. And then once you do that, you're going to take your throw hand pointer, stick it above the back string, and I'll bring it into a first person view in just a second. And then through the first and second strings coming from your non-throw hand, and then you can pull the yo-yo taut so that way you can take the loop from your ear and it can drop down to make the X formation. So here is a first person view. Alright, so I'm going to make this as visible as I possibly can. But once you get into this starting mount, you stick your pointer finger just right here behind the middle string, take your throw hand pointer, pull it above this back string right into the gap between the first and second, or the back and the front strings coming from the yo-yo, and then you can pull it taut as you pull your hands apart, and that will give you the loop for the X. Alright, lastly, step 3 for the trick Hanoi. Once you get set up to perform the slack, you're going to take the 2 adjacent strings coming from this formation and pinch them together as to create slack between the string connected to your ear. What you're going to do here is when you pinch, pull forward to create tension, and as you saw there, it'll swing the slack under the yo-yo, causing the string to hook itself when you drop the slack, and that will create the X. So here's what it will look like. And then when you drop the pinch from your throw hand and create a loop on both your thumb and pointer on your non-throw hand, you will end up with the X. And to dismount this, you just simply pop out the back, and that's the trick. Alright, one last recapitulation for Hanoi. Once you land your trapeze, simultaneously dismount the yo-yo over the middle finger of your non-throw hand and bring the string on your throw hand behind your ear, and then land the yo-yo into the dark side of that string. Then from your thumb, pointer, into the 2 strings coming from the yo-yo, stick your pointer finger of your throw hand behind the back of the farthest string back. Stick it through the hole, no pun intended. Pinch tight, pinch the adjacent strings tight rather. Drop the slack, and you got the X. Drop out the back, bind, and you have learned the trick Hanoi. Alright guys, thanks for watching the tutorial for my original trick, Hanoi. If you want more, go down and subscribe below. I'll have more eventually, at the very least. If you have any comments or trick requests, put it in the comment section below. If you want the yo-yo I'm using, go to www.amplifiedreturntops.com to buy it and see Amplified Return Tops Shout. Hands down the best yo-yo I've ever owned or played in my entire life. It is like the epitome of what you want in a competition yo-yo, or just for an everyday throw. So go pick one up there right now. And the gloves I'm using are the gloves from yoyousa.com, and I have to say I've been very pleased with them. If you want those, go pick them up there as well. And that's it. See y'all next time.